Hello, my name's Mary Touche, and I'm glad I can show you a little bit about what I use with OneNote. Now, Microsoft Office has a lot of how-tos. I just want to show you why and how I use this. So when you go to office.com, which a lot of students, I would have them just go here. I'll explain that in the next video for part 2. But you have access to all of your Microsoft applications on the web. And so if you click on OneNote, you'll see here some my recent notebooks that I've been working in. And so let's just go to one of them right now. So this was a kickoff we just did in the fall, and Scott shared the presentation. So I actually had a PowerPoint of the presentation, and I wanted to actually show a PDF of it because then you can actually write in the PDF. So you export the PDF and you can now write on it. So here's some PDFs of students' work that I worked on. So this was a notebook in my college algebra class, and I had there's 3 sections when you connect a notebook, and it's the teaching, the only I see. It has like a section down here, and then the content library. This is these are items that students cannot access to change at all. And then the third is this whole collaboration space. You can kind of see right here. Here's an example of a team working on this PDF, and they're writing it, and they're using their reasoning here on the side, or at least writing their answers. This was a practice example. But you can type and you can write. So I just wanted to show you a couple different examples. Let me show you another one here. So professionally, I also use it to make notes. So I'm part of a grant right now. I'm loving it. And so here's just, I'm going to zoom out. You can kind of see it's just a big whiteboard. And this is how I'm taking notes right now. Here is day 1. We actually had some things on the board that somebody shared, and so I took pictures of the board, and some pictures turn out better than others, but then I add them in as part of my my notes. So let me zoom out a little bit here. You can just see like I've got all these different pieces of thinking that I've put in here. So but notice back at this other one, you can't quite see it very well. So let me show you what it looks like in the application. So remember this part right here, and I'm going to switch to the application, and it looks a little crisper. So the application does have some extra pieces. Now I've got some things I can draw. This is 2 things you need to be aware of. Draw, you're either in here writing, or over here is the text mode, and that's when you're typing. I personally wrote all of this with a Apple Pencil on my iPad, and so sometimes you like write in the actual like piece up here in the title. Like this one I could write, but notice on the online version it actually said untitled, right? So there's some little drawbacks from writing everything to actually typing it out. So so this is pretty awesome way to like take something that's on a board and or diagram, and then just really mapping it out so you can consider what happened. Here's another day here, and have a little photo bomb by a colleague, and it is a really good way to just organize. It's like a big collage, and I really thought it was a great way to, now all the pieces from my conference are all here in one digital location. So currently we're working on this as a community of learning practice, so we were just collaborating on different pieces here. Now all of this is my handwriting, so next time I'll show you how to share it and have someone else be working with this. So just for fun here, I'm actually using a Wacom tablet, or Wacom tablet, and it actually has a stylus. It doesn't have any pen or anything, but it's like a mouse. So let me show you this part right here. Let's do this. So right here I actually have this PowerPoint, and I want to write on it, but it, like I said, PowerPoint is just too much data, so I'm actually going to view a, here's the actual like PowerPoint of it. So another way we could do this is actually insert the document to go here, and then it will let me, let's X out of this view, and then I can actually write on it. So I've gone into PowerPoint, and now I'm going to actually export it as a PDF. So File, Export, and I'll just save it in my documents for now. And I actually have one there, so I'm going to import it from my documents. So I have a copy of the PowerPoint, but now let me insert a file. Now you can do you can do a picture or printout. I'm going to actually do a printout. So that's one thing that I learned is really helpful. So let's go to my documents, and there it is. Okay. Now as I insert this, it's going to create a whole set of all of these pages that I can now write on. And it also has the PDF here as the file, so I could also preview the file as a PDF or go back here to the main part. Now when you do have the PDF, you lose the ability. For example, if I were to go back to my PowerPoint, I have all of these are hyperlinked and such, so you kind of lose that ability. But at least you have the document that you can write on. So the really cool thing though about Desmos, so let's go to our math department meeting again. We did this workshop, and my colleagues had, let me zoom out again so you can kind of see this, had us working in teams, and we were doing different collaborations. And but for those of you who have used Desmos or know that we use this in the math field, let me zoom in now. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. It works a little better. I like it on my iPad. But so now I've got the ability here that I can embed and use the Desmos actual web page is inserted, and because it's dynamic, I can now utilize this with students or have it ready and ask them to do specific things that I want them to do and explore. So that I think is pretty awesome, and I really like giving that for students as an opportunity to explore. And so that's how I use it, and next time I'll show you how to actually connect Canvas and actually create a class notebook, so that you can create and how to like add and remove students or teachers and share it with others or use it for professional development. I hope you enjoyed this, and please reach out if you have any questions. I think you guys will enjoy using this, and I'm curious, how would you use it? So learning's always messy, so I hope you bear with me and how I've learned how to use this, and I hope to hear from some of you soon. Thanks. Goodbye.